What's up, guys? The demo for Nine Parchments randomly came out today. I played through it, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit, and also maybe give some a feedback or advice to the people making it. That's Frozen Byte. They are developing it and they're publishing it. It's going to be on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and Windows platforms. So it's going to pretty much everything. And there were a few things I saw in the Switch version. I thought we would kind of go over it and talk about the game itself. Like I said, I beat the demo. It's not a very long demo, but it does at least give you an idea of what you can expect when it's all done. So let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm going to be Cornelius. I think I unlocked something for him. I unlocked at least picked up a, see, you have all these hats to pick from, but I don't have any of the hats. I did get up a broom, and then the staff from Rodolphus. It's a moon staff. So I'm going to use his moon staff. And what's great here, you can do up to 4 people on the same screen, of course. We saw it already. So even with the demo, you can do 4 people. All same screen co-op, which is cool. I'm going to play through by myself. No online co-op that I saw in the demo, so it looks like it's all local. And right away, it's definitely it's definitely running at 30 frames on the Switch. I don't know if they're going to make a jump to 60 for the Xbox One, PS4. I assume there will be a jump for the Windows platforms, and we're gonna play through here. It's gonna give you a Diablo feel. It gives me more of a Gauntlet feel, like Gauntlet Legends, that I played a lot on the Dreamcast. It gives me that feel, which is awesome. So I like that. They talk about skill trees. I didn't see anything about that in the demo, so that's probably something we don't know much about yet, which is fine. And I would like to see the skill tree a little bit, just so I know what we're getting into. You have jump, obviously just A. I think it's also B. A or B is jump. You have a couple different spells to pick from. I got fireball. I got it's almost like an ice beam, kind of like that. And then I have this move that is like an area effect. It's like almost like a bomb. So it drops down, and then it would explode. So I have my fireball. I've been using the ice one a lot because it'll actually freeze people as well. And you have this blink ability. They're actually, to catch this broom, do it Y, and you'll actually blink. Oh, it received 100 experience. Cool. So you blink, and you'll basically teleport. You have 2 teleports. See that on the right side there? That little bar is filling up. You actually have 2 of those. So hit it twice. Your bar will drop all the way down, and it has to fill back up. That just basically, it's almost like the roll from Diablo, except it's limited to a degree there, and you don't get hurt. So I need to take down all these targets. Pretty easy. And it does act like a twin stick shooter, where you have the right stick kind of rotate you around like this, and you can move while you're attacking. And then the ZR shoots. ZL actually is like a melee attack, like this. And then ZR will shoot whatever spell you have selected. So I do like the controls so far. I like the idea of it being like a twin stick shooter, kind of. You switch between your spells with just L and R, also very easy to get to. And then, of course, the ZL, ZR are very easy to jump to as well. Melee seems a little weird. It doesn't feel like they want you to do melee as much. Here's one of the things I hope they get addressed beforehand. The aliasing on the Switch is like really noticeable, like extremely noticeable. It seems like they almost tried to do like a blurring technique to try to drop it down a little bit, but it seems to just make it more obvious around the character's edges. His face, for example, you can see really well. And it's very noticeable. I'm not sure if they will smooth that out, but that's something that I would recommend that they work out, some kind of anti-aliasing technique around it to make things look smooth. Of course, we'll get comparisons to the PC and the Xbox One and the PS4 version, but if they can't improve the frame rate, I'd hope they just improve some of the image quality, if that's the case. If they can't get to 60 frames, that's fine, but work on some of how the characters and everything look. I'm gonna skip that part. And so you do level. All right. So when you level up, you do it at the end of the level. You don't actually level up throughout the game. Like when you're playing, you won't level up in real time. You get to the end of the level, you step on a portal, and then it tells you how you did, your favorite spell that you used, how many enemies you destroyed, things like that. So that whole beginning was like the tutorial level that you'll go through. This is an actual level where we'll fight monsters and enemies and everything. So it's called the sand in your shoes, actually. Now you're gonna see this with enemies. They have different elements. They're immune to some, but they're weak against others. And it's very, like, he would be immune to my little ice beam here. So I'd switch to fire, hit him once, and then I'll get rid of that, and then I can actually start hitting him with this. It slows him down and even freezes him. And I hit him with my little staff if I can. That's the other thing. The staff doesn't seem to have much of a, I don't want to say effect, but it definitely doesn't have as much of a impact as I would like. The fire does do burning damage, which is nice, so you can actually hit them with that and it'll burn them. If you stand in front of this, I believe it refills your health. So you can't pick it up though. It's just you got to stand in its area, so you get like this area effect. So we're gonna work down here. I do like how the environments are very colorful. I like that. And you'll see if we get that far, there's a boss that was pretty cool because he was part of the background, and then he shows up at the end, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna get rid of this guy. He was actually doing some damage to me, actually being near me. I'm gonna hit him with this, and this, see, you'll get a nice little freezing effect where he slows. So you slow him. I switched that by accident. There we go. And we'll get rid of him. I imagine it's a lot easier if you have other people with you, like playing. I imagine it's much easier. So I can just kind of freeze him and hold him there and just blast him with this. I assume the fireball is what you want to use to try to finish him because it does burning damage, but you can kind of freeze them. And there's one of those notes. Every ability has its own mana bar, so you could switch around and play around with. I guess you can kind of use them in tandem, so that you don't. If you run out of one, you can switch to another. That way, everything's not under one bar. That would be kind of annoying. See, he's ice, so I want to use fire on him. Oh, he actually shoots pretty well. So his little shield's gone. I'm going to switch to, now they're too spread out, I'll switch to the bomb that I have, like the little mana bomb is what I'm calling it. But too spread out. Although I will use it on you because, there we go. It hurts me too though, I noticed that. Like, it actually hurts me as well when I step into my own little mana bomb field. Maybe that's on purpose. You could also shatter them, which was pretty cool. When I would freeze them and they'd turn into solid ice, you could actually shatter them into pieces, which was, that was pretty cool. Let me see if I can actually make that happen here. Ooh, man, he's very close to me. See, I was hoping you get him like solid like that, and then you hit him, and then it'll, okay, blink. See, the blink gets you out of some tough spots. It might even be semi-broken, I don't know. Maybe they just do that on purpose just to give you a way out if things get really bad. Because the boss we're going to see later on, it gets pretty dicey. I have full everything, so we're good. We'll push on here. We'll actually blink to go a little faster. It refills pretty quick. Oh, there's a guy. So he's fire, so obviously we'll use ice. I'm just going to hold him there, I guess. We'll hang out. And we'll wait, and then we'll hit him some more. So I've noticed it's not, this demo isn't super hard, and I assume it's not meant to be. Like, you get the hang of it pretty quick, and you can, there you go, it broke into a bunch of little pieces. I don't think it's meant to be super difficult. My guy is also leveled up higher than he would have been if I just started, like, randomly. So there's that as well. Guy behind me, too. What is he doing? Actually, these fireballs travel pretty well. There's that. So I'm just kind of picking them off. There we go. And I'm trying to think of how much longer until this level. I think this level's almost over. Like I said, it's not a super long demo, from what I remember. It's kind of short. So you can beat it, obviously, in one sitting. I'm going to probably beat it here. Beat him with my staff. Oh no. He's frozen and it's going to beat him with the staff. The staff is what you get from the boss at the end here. I don't know if he drops another weapon or not if I beat him again. I guess we'll find out. They seem to have chests hidden because I missed them last time I played. So, oh my gosh, I can jump in the water. I did not know that. Well, there you go. Now I'll see if I can jump across, but, well, now I know. That's just instant death. Good to know. So I like the use of elementals in the game. So, you know, you have ice and fire and everything. I kind of wish there was more than two. There might be, though. Because of the demo, there might be more than two. But right now, there's just two. I don't even know what the little mana bomb thing would even be used against that would be strong. Because I just see fire and ice people. I already got this, but I guess I'll pick it up again. Maybe? Yeah. I don't know. I used it against the boss that we'll run into. But it didn't do as much damage either. So I don't even know what he was weak against because he was using everything. Oh, there's a bunch of these guys. Let's just use that. There we go. So I know he's fire, obviously, at this point, which we'll use our little ice beam here and hit him with it. Oh, look out. Look out. There we go. Start beating him, too. Gosh, blink. He's gonna jump. There we go. Because once he jumps, he kind of hangs out for. Oh man, that didn't work out. We got him. All right. Get right past him. Yeah, so I get that Diablo and Gauntlet feel, which I like. I do. And with 4 players, I see how this could be a lot of fun if you have a bunch of people. And of course, I will jump over to handheld mode for you guys so you can see how that plays. But so far, it seems to play fine. It looks okay. I think it could look better, to be honest. I think that's something that maybe they'll be polishing before they send it out. This is a demo, so I'm going to grade it as such. I know it's not the complete game yet, but I think they can do a better job with some of the visuals. Yeah, I got a lot of guys on me right now. I'm going for this main guy because I think those guys will keep spawning as long as this guy's around. So we're gonna, this looks like a big squirrel, I guess. I'm actually gonna drop this little mana bomb on them. They're all immune. Okay, so there you go. I found someone who's actually immune to the bomb that I have. And with more fire. Fireballs are definitely like what you want to use for damage, but the mana drops so quickly on them. The blink ability is pretty cool. I like it. I do see how people can consider it broken because it's like a get out of jail free card, kind of like that. Boom, you're just out. But like I said, it's a demo. They're probably, I assume they put this out for feedback. That's why I'm trying to go over some stuff that they could probably do better. What happens when I pick this up now? I get experience. Oh, that's right, because I got that broom and I got experience. Fireball, 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 fireball. Now they're not resistant to that bomb. Ah, there we go. You are though. Boom, got him. Just smacked him with the staff. All right, so there we go. This is that was the end of that level. I don't know if I'll level up again, but we'll check out the boss real quick because I like the way they introduce him, and then we'll go from that over to handheld mode after you guys get a good look at him and see how it runs there. So I think right here I'm just running into pretty much the end of this level. Ugh. All right, so working in, I think, to the end of this level now. We're very close. Let's see. Yep. Okay. There's the pretty much the portal on the way out, and that'll take us to, you just kind of stand in it, and that'll take us to the next level, which is the boss level. Oh, look at that! I leveled all the way up to 8. I don't really know if that helps me at all. I don't know if that means I do more damage or I have more health because they don't give me any stats or anything. I don't think they've really put any of that into this game yet. I think it's because it's the demo. You're just playing just to play it and try it out. So this is the boss level. And I'm going to play a little bit of the boss, and then I'm going to switch over to handheld mode while we're fighting it, so you guys get a look at that. What I like about this part is the boss is kind of part of the background in the beginning while you're kind of getting to where you're going to fight him, which is pretty cool. I didn't see it. No, there's nothing down there. Don't jump off the sides. I learned that the hard way. So there's the boss there, and it's kind of cool because he's kind of just like kind of walking around back there, and you're gonna see him when he jumps up here. And he was an alright boss to fight. He kind of just attacks like areas, like the whole area pretty much, to try to get you into one spot and then hit you with like this acid stuff. So here he is, and you got to kind of hit like his stomach almost. And he stays in one place, so oh, there we go. So he's gonna start hitting with that. Stays in one place. So that mana bomb thing works well on him like that because it'll just keep hitting him. And you just kind of stay out of the way and just keep shooting him. And his little health bar is on the bottom there, so we'll just keep attacking away at him. And then he's gonna blink out of the way there. So the idea for him, I think, is to try to get you into one spot, kinda. So you don't. There we go. Okay, so you don't. I got him. So he tries to get you to stay in one spot, so he hits you with his acid stuff. But if you have fire go over the acid, I'm pretty sure it disappears. So that's, from what I can tell, kind of the strategy here. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to jump over, guys, in the handheld mode so you can get a look at it. And thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.